Behind me, guys, is the Taylormade Kingdom, and we have made our way back. Today, we are gonna be getting a little bit of a fitting, a wedge fitting, a checkup, whatever you wanna call it, with Trotty. And you guys know, Trotty knows a ton about golf. He has a ton of insight. We're gonna learn a bunch. So let's get right into this. Let's go see Trotty and start getting a little tune-up. One of the biggest things about today's video is we are gonna be hitting the MG4 wedges. And right now, only a couple tour players have them at the moment. We're gonna show you guys these MG4 wedges. I know they've made some upgrades to them, so let's go take a look. Guys, this grass here is like so crazy. You guys have probably already seen the video. If you have not checked it out though yet, surprise Henry with a dream fitting. He just got fit earlier today.
Guys, if you haven't seen that yet, you should go see it. That was absolutely the most insane experience of my life.
All right, let's go get tuned up. My wedges, if you guys have been watching the videos, you know that my wedges are holding me back. So hopefully today, Trotty can find something in my game that helps me out. The wedge game's not good right now, Trotty. That's the main thing. So I need your help. Just
the machine is maybe not where you want it.
Yeah, oh, it's just, I can't control them. I need to get direction and I need to be able to flight them low.
Okay.
And that's what I struggle with.
So I have some new 60s to show you.
Okay.
Braxton, can we grab those puppies off you?
Yeah. So, unreleased, right?
Unreleased.
Currently,
I mean, that's why you're getting them like this, and that's why I've only got 60s. This is the Mill Grind 4. I mean, tour-inspired shaping.
Yeah,
pretty
that looks
beautiful.
good. That looks really good.
I only have them in this spec, so I want you to hit some of them. You can be the first to peel off the sticker on that one.
Oh my gosh, this is like a privilege right here. This is the worst peel job ever.
I got another one if needed. Right.
Got it off. That was nice.
So what we're doing though, mate, and I want you to get the camera on that. Let's just have a little look at what we've got in between the grooves. So that, we're referring to it as spin tread. So what we're gonna see and what you're gonna feel, and the guys, our maintenance guy, he's a legend. Give us a hello. What's up, Jose? Gabriel.
What's up, man? You did a great job here with the grass.
Thank you.
So you just watered the whole place, right? Obviously there's a bit of moisture in the ground.
Yeah.
So the reason I tell you about that is because when you hit now, this spin tread, and the whole purpose of this is that it's going to disperse the water. So you said to me, like, I struggle a bit with control, I struggle a bit with direction. This, when wet, is going to help you with spin and help you with flight. So it's going to be pretty awesome. They're proud of it. Obviously it's raw as well.
Right,
So there's
so
no
it will rust?
Exactly.
Oh my.
And then the new tour inspired shape, the boys on tour have loved this so far. So we might as well start. You can go standard bounce.
60, let's go.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we should go to that front flag, shouldn't we? Because
Yeah.
that's what you're looking at. Have you got a laser in here for a yardage to it?
I do. I was just explaining it to Trotty. Basically, when I'm over the ball right now, I've struggled to hit my wedges low. So now I'm like, I was turning the face like this to try and hit it low. I was literally, I had it like that.
Which is not a bad thing, by the way, not a bad thing.
Yeah. Let's hit a couple shots here. The first target here, Trotty just shot it, is 51 yards. So he's gonna look at my wedge swing, give me some tips, and then we'll work our way up. We'll hit a couple drives for fun. We'll hit a couple 3-woods, look at some numbers, but shout out to Trotty for doing this.
When you turn a wedge in like that, and I think this is, because you're a good player, who's having success doing it. So when we turn our wedges in like that, okay, if this is the ground, you turn the wedge in, you're tall guys, you stand a bit closer. Now you're only having this section of the wedge have turf interaction. So when a player does that, and obviously confidence as well, like I can tell the way you're talking about, guy hits it really good. So this is in a specific area, he's turned up and said, hey, I got 20 minutes, I want to look at that. Wedge goes up like that, now there's no friction, there's nothing to grab. The other thing I noticed when I saw him loosening up, he's got the ball position a long way back. So think about it, his low point, if he puts your arm out and you touch me now, come all the way out now, left arm, that's the lowest that can go. If you go there, it's off the low point. If you go there, it's off the low point. So if this is the ground, the low point for that wedge is below his left armpit. But he's got the ball all the way back here because he's struggling a bit with strike. So what's going to happen now, you're going to have attack angle going down. So I'm just worried that you're losing a little bit of calibration. You've seen now the way in which I fit golf clubs. It's the same when someone comes and talks to me a bit about where their game's at.
Right.
You're going to be getting a great strike back here. But you might, unless you've got good hands and good timing, as you're telling me, you're going to struggle with dispersion.
Oh yeah.
All right, give us some beauty. 51.
51 yards to that.
First shot with this new wedge that I've ever seen anyone hit. Crispy, crispy.
Oh, that thing ripped, dude. The little treadmill on this face.
So you said to me, I'm struggling with launch. It's a 60-degree wedge. You've launched it at 27.2. That's half of the loft on the blade. He's not struggling with launch. Not anymore. If you were, the tall boys are saying that it's coming out low.
Rate this wedge for him.
Carried 50.1 yards.
Oh, that is absolutely.
I mean, are we doing much work here?
Oh,
Are you sure you're struggling with this game?
I'm
50.1 yards again. You've just carried those 2 shots exactly the same.
Come on now, the treadmill wedge. No, that was my nickname for it. Oh my.
I mean, mate, where I think there's a little. That's gone 50.9. They've all gone within 0.2 of a yard of each other.
This is crazy. These things feel good.
I don't see any real. Like you, I think you've maybe hit a couple of bad shots, and I would imagine you've had ball too far back, and you've hit underneath and right maybe.
Right.
And then if the ball's so back, and then you've had to flip it. So I would say just be aware of your ball position.
I really like to just work. When I'm hitting a wedge though, I want that ball to have draw tendency.
I love it. So it comes in nice and shallow.
In like around my body instead of steep and swiping.
Well, that shows you that you're not far off. So you've got your path one to the left. So you're not far. You could go further right if you want.
Exactly. I want to go a little bit more to the right here. Like, I want to be able to turn that thing around.
Now 5.7 to the right. Now remember, mate, you must understand a little bit about the club. When you've got this much loft on the blade, it's not like we're trying to draw a 3-iron. It's not going to turn much.
I want to see you hit one.
Flipping, what have I got here? Give us that one. I'm not going to be as tidy as that. I mean, that was tidy. That was real tidy. So that was heavier, but it's done the thing. It's done the distances.
Oh my,
but I'm not.
That ripped back.
I'm not as shallow as you. I like how shallow you are. I tend to be a bit more going that way. That'll be more me there. That's more exit that way and then spin to the right.
Look at it come back.
That's more how I pitch.
That was sick.
You ran into me, you're so excited.
That was sick. That thing zipped back
That
like
was zippy.
15 feet.
But you get a bit, I love what you do. You get more shallow, whereas I get the angle shaft more here and then I pull more left and
You
that
got to
way.
play flat clubs, don't you?
Yeah.
Like 2
Wedges
degrees.
actually play standard.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I come a bit steep, but look at the spin rate, 9,500 on that. So it spins a bit more than you, but to see how you got the positive on the exit, I can't get that. I get this way more.
Right.
Just different methods,
sick.
different builds, different people, you know what I mean?
That was awesome. Yeah, let's hit one more wedge here and then let's hit a couple 3-woods and
So what, as you take away from this, all I would say, you're not going right enough. You can go more.
go more right.
And I think what I'd like you to do is shove the ball further forward. Just
okay.
play one with a much further forward ball position. So you see how that had a bit of ground first?
Oh, yeah, that
But
was
that's good. That's
Yeah,
using
yeah,
the
yeah.
bounce. And just allow that bounce to come in. See? So they're coming out a bit higher. It's also a bit softer. Now shove the ball really far back.
Okay.
Really far back. Now swing to the right. Like you were. Okay, that was toe strike, but it came out flatter and lower. And then shove one all the way forward and then swing a little left on it. It's a right spin. See? Now you get 3 different shots. I think you just got to play around a bit more with ball position. I don't think you're broken.
I don't mess with my ball position.
I think you've had it way too far back.
Yeah.
I don't think you're broken at all.
Okay.
I think you're in a good spot.
I would say the only thing right now is just optimizing this club, the 3-wood.
Okay.
I just feel like I love the driver.
You got to keep an eye on you. Here he is, gold.
Yeah. Was that bold, Trotty? You better be able to play if you use that, right?
No joke, man. All right, so let's just go. I got to get a feel for what's going on first. This is good. Gold member.
Yeah.
He's good. And it's low spin set up towards low spin. This is new.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was, I went to Cool Clubs a while back.
You got it because it said tour only, didn't you?
Yeah.
I know you.
No.
Yeah.
No, they actually gave you that.
Yeah. And then this you like, which I understand that, I know that, okay. I like that.
Yep.
Okay, and then this puppy, so that's
Right,
a
So I was,
9.
no, Trotty, true
This is
story,
an
I was
8.
hanging out with Kim Braley.
Yeah, and he knows his stuff.
Yeah, and he wanted me to get in that shaft, and they tested it on this robot.
And it was
This-
money.
Oh, it was the best mishit like shaft ever. It, like,
Yeah, he's great, Kim. So, and this is doing what? 'Cause it's quite heavy.
when I was playing a whippier shaft, it was easier for me to hit it and get it up in the air. This just comes out low and like flat.
Is this
and
the one that I fit for you?
aggressive? No.
Okay, good.
No, this is
Because you don't like it, so that's good.
I tinkered so much
That doesn't surprise me. You have the answers, right? I'm going to put you at the last flag on the left.
Okay.
So I don't know if I need to see too much of this. I think what I need to do is what you're telling me to do, which is lighten the thing and get it less of a rocket. So that you can see there's no spin on it, but you've got the weight all the way at the front as well, so you're not helping yourself.
Right, that one was pretty good there.
Yeah, but it's not very useful, is it?
Yeah.
3,500 off a T. So I've gone same shaft but lighter. I've gone 5 wood but all the way to lower.
Okay.
And then that weight in the garage all the way forward.
See, this feels a little heavy initially. The
Swing
head,
weight could be heavy because it's a 5 wood and a 3 wood shaft. That's the difference
the
here.
head feels real.
So
nice.
we might have to check out the swing weight of that, but it's a 5 wood and a 3 wood head. So there's room though to go your shaft in that head, because that was a bit floaty, right?
Yeah.
46,000, too floaty. So let's go, let's do this. Let's take that shaft, we're gonna do a little double changer here. Take this shaft out. Swing weight will fix on this now as well. So basically when someone spins it like that, this loft, it's just too
Right.
much loft. You don't squeeze it, you swing it so efficient that you just don't squeeze it out. And then I wanna just get rid of that, standard now, and lighter.
Here we go.
How's that feel first?
Feels good. This one feels a little bit better. Now this weighting's almost perfect.
Yeah, swing weight is back in the game now.
Yeah, here we go.
That's a ball.
That was beautiful.
That's a ball flight. But you've got to like it. That to me is perfect.
Yeah, I liked it. It was high.
That was off a peg.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see off the ground now.
Good. Path was left. You look good. It looks great. We've gone lighter in the golf shaft. You told me. I didn't need to tell you. He was like, this is too heavy. Do what he's saying. He's a good player.
Yeah.
But he had to get rid of some of that weight. Let's have a look at that, Grant. He had to get rid of some of that weight. He had this thing all the way at the front. I just loosened that off a bit, moved it back. This thing slides. By doing that, more height and just a better control of the spin.
Yeah, Trotty just told me. He said we're gonna move the ball position back, handle a little forward, and try and kind of just hit some tumble and draws. Hit a lot of good ones. I'm going to that left flag.
I mean, that's as good as I can hit.
Shape you trying to hit.
I was trying to almost draw that. Faded. But that was hit, like strike-wise, maybe it was probably an outside-in path.
Yeah, you see, you know. 0.8. If you want the path, you got to move the ball back and put the hands forward.
Okay.
I think you're chasing ball position. Let's do this. Hold on.
Tiger.
If I throw that in there, that's your ball position now.
Oh, yeah.
So deep, you know, that's it. That's way back, right? Miles back is where you got it now. It's not where you've been. Good. And it'll always start right if you do that.
Yeah.
And then go back to neutral. Don't just live at back. Now start shoving it forward a bit. Because that path was 6 to the right because the ball was so far back.
Right.
So now go ball really far forward. Remember we talked about, hold on to the club, don't let go. So we talked about low point is here. If he's got the ball back here, now the low point moves back, but the path, he's going to hit the ball, if the ball position is back, he's going to hit the ball with the path going to the right. Now I want the ball position forward because we want to play around with what neutral is. So again, you come up here and then you move it here and you go down. Now he's going to have the blade going this way, the club is moving this way, easier to fade it. It'll
Right.
come out higher. That's where he started off because he was hitting it low in the blade at the start.
Right.
But we're just making him as a golfer aware of ball position. He's a good machine. You don't need to be messing around with it. It hits a lot of balls. And the ball does what he then puts. He puts the message in the computer and the ball does what he wants.
That was good.
It was great.
That was good. Wow.
Really good.
We're gonna end this right here with some drivers. Guys, shout out to Trotty. I'm gonna link all of his socials in the description. Go follow him. Show him some love on the Instagram.
His content's awesome.
Yeah, he does awesome content. He's got the tour truck stuff. He shows a bunch of cool stuff. So go follow Trotty on Instagram.
Yeah, it's just, I like the fact that it's like that, but you're on your limit.
Right.
You're knuckly. You're on your limit.
Right. I've gotten.
I mean, you don't even want to know what the spin was on that.
That was low.
Yeah, because that was hit out the top of the club as well, right?
Right.
So you might need to tee the ball down a little bit with this driver, because I've got you teed right up.
You have one good one.
Tack angle 5.8. That's amazing. So you're just very shallow. See, if your attack angle is at 6 degrees, like that's Rory McIlroy territory with how shallow it is.
Right.
But if I'm working with you here, I'm just getting rid of some of this low loft.
Right, right.
Because it just can get a bit squirrely, that's all.
Right.
And I would just be like, okay, dude, look, let's just live there. I've just taken him back towards standard. But you know what? If you're playing a golf course, if you think of somewhere like, I don't know if you played it, but Erin Hills off the back.
I have
You've
it.
got no loft on that. This will go forever. Somewhere like that.
Right.
Great. That's really good there. You like that, yeah?
Yeah, that was it. That was like, I don't ever fade my driver. There we go.
So you'd expect that now. Losing energy, it's drifting to the right.
That's it. We discovered a good bit today with the wedges, especially because that's the best I've maybe ever hit my wedges on a range like this. I never spin my wedges, and to be spinning them back 4 and 5 feet is crazy. Trotty did a couple little things there, changed everything. But guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Shout out to Trotty for doing this. Thank you, man.
Of course,
I
mate.
appreciate it.
Always good to have you here. Always welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Game's looking sharp. It's looking good. It's got to keep it going. It's looking good.
I'm trying. The wedges were killing me, but now we got those fixed. So, until next time, guys. Peace.